Hello guys, and welcome to the Dark Souls walkthrough part 4. In the last episode of the walkthrough, we went through the Lower Undead Burg, Depths, and Blighttown, ringing the second bell of awakening. And now we are back at Firelink, and so we're just going to come back here and, like I said last episode, just ignore this guy. I mean, you can talk to him if you really want to, but it makes it so that you can't talk to another primordial serpent like him, except the other one tells you a lot more of the truth than this guy. So, over here, guys, friends have arrived. So, if you haven't talked to him yet, this will be your last chance. Otherwise, he would leave. So now we're going to head up here and back down the elevator shaft. And now we've got to go through here to grab a certain item really quick before we continue. So we're just going to run this way past all of the skeletons. And now we enter the catacombs. Now, shields raised. We're just going to run through here. Roll down. Make sure we heal up quickly. Now, the first necromancer is right in here. We're going to want to get rid of him really quickly. Because now we can kill the skeletons. So we're going to light this bonfire and push this lever. And of course, it's always a good idea to rest at the bonfire in case you die. So now we're just gonna come back, kill these guys again. Now, there is a necromancer right there that we're going to want to snipe. And now that we've gotten rid of him, it's going to make this area a lot easier. Now, there are a few items in here we can grab. And we're going to kill this archer right here. And this guy. And grab this large soul of a nameless soldier. Now, the catacombs can be a pretty tricky area. If you want to go through them, you can, and I will show you in a minute. But first, I'm going to show you how to get to the boss fight quickly and just skip all of the rest of the catacombs if you really want to. You want to make sure you're on full health, and right here, what you want to do is roll down. There's a ledge right here. We're gonna come in this doorway. That way we get a moment to heal. And down this path, actually, there is a Titanite demon and a Covenant. Ouch. That kind of hurt. And don't forget to grab the Demon Titanite. And right down here are some Eyes of Death. Now, you need those to access the Gravelord Servant's Covenant, which, once you have those, you can nestle in the coffin right here. And you can just wait for the cutscene, and then you will be taken to Gravelord Nito's domain, where you can then walk up to his coffin and choose to serve him and enter his covenant, and he will give you the Gravelord sword. Now, it is a pretty good sword, but it is not better than the sword we have currently. So now, we're just going to jump down here. I missed that. Oh well. Now, there's some bone wheels down here. They can be irritating. We're going to be going that way, right there. I suggest getting your shield out and just running for it. Rolling will likely save your life here. And now we have a safe spot to heal. Now, the most dangerous thing about this fight typically is the drop. We're about to fight Pinwheel. Once you know how the fight works, it's the easiest fight in the game. Basically just dodge his really slow attacks And you see how much damage we do to him? He's already dead. And now we have exactly what we came here for. And we got the Mask of the Child, which it's a piece of armor, but they're not really... They increase specific stats. The Mask of the Child, it raises stamina recovery speed, similar to the Grass Crest Shield. But it has lower defense than what we have on right now. Honestly, there's not even much use climbing up, because that just takes us to the next area. So I'm just going to homeward bone out. Now, the only reason we even came here was for the sacred rite of kindling. Because where we're about to go, since we rang both bells of awakening, it's really kind of difficult. And once we get there, it takes a long time to get back. Now, we will, however, be back to the catacombs at another time. But honestly, it's just best to leave for now. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, the skulls explode. Okay, so now we're out of there. Because like I said, we only need one thing from the catacombs. And the sacred rite of kindling allows you to kindle a bonfire to plus 20 Estus flasks. So that's the difference between having a maximum of 10 and a maximum of 20. So yet again, we're just going to rest at this bonfire. And something we forgot to do was come back and talk to him.
Yeah, I made it out safely too. I have my pyromancy in a great swamp, so I can use it managed with a bit of care. Oh yeah, by the way, I can share the spells with you. I think you have a knack for it. All you need are the materials. I'll be pleased to help you. Unless you find the magics unsavory.
Click no.
Yeah, wonderful. I'm sure that they'll be of some use, some assistance.
They will.
Here, first take this.
That right there is exactly what we wanted.
From the Great Swamp. Now you're a fully fledged pyromancer. Why, let's get started right now.
So you can purchase some pyromancies from him if you want. Like Flash Sweat, it increases your fire resistance. And Fire Orb, Combustion, and Fireball are attacks. And right here at Modify Equipment, you can upgrade your Pyromancy Flame so that attack spells will do more damage. And once you get it to the maximum you can get it from him, you could go talk to Quailag's other sister down in Blighttown.
Goodbye then. Be safe, friend.
The only use I have currently for this pyromancy flame is power within. Now, to attune magic, we're going to have to get our attunement up to 1. And now we can attune magic. So now at the top there we can see power within. And once we switch to our pyromancy flame, we can use it by clicking the, depending on what hand it's in, either the defend or attack button. Okay, so now we're going to go back up here. All the way to the elevator. And we're going back up here. Now, over by where Siegmeyer was, the gate that he was complaining about being closed, it is now open. Ringing the bells of awakening opens that gate. And that is how we get to the next part of the game. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna kill you guys first. Now, actually, it would be a good idea to kindle this bonfire, at the very least, to 10 Estus flasks. And it's also a really good idea right now to come upgrade our equipment.
Why, that's a fine ember you have there. I could smith some mighty weapons with one of those. Why not lend it to me?
Go ahead and give it to him.
Magnificent. You won't be disappointed. I can hardly wait to get started.
Now, if you get any normal weapons or shields up to +5, you can then go into modify equipment and put it to +6, at which point you can then upgrade it to +10, which would allow you to then infuse it with a boss soul and get a boss weapon. But right now we are here to upgrade our shield a bit and our armor. Actually, I'm gonna do the leggings there.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go home.
So now we get ready to enter Sin's Funhouse, the ultimate place of pain. There are 4 Titanite demons in here, which we don't actually have to fight them, which is a good thing. So there's a pressure plate right there. We're going to want to step around that. Walk up here and walk back. Just a little bit. Wait for these snake guys to get down the steps and step on the pressure plate. That makes it that much quicker to kill them. Now, they will give you 500 souls a kill, so it's a pretty good farming method. And grab that soul of a brave warrior that was over there. Now, we're going to come right over here and get our bow out. Now there is a snake person right there. We just want to shoot them off a ledge. Okay, hold up. You gotta aim a bit lower now. Apparently a bit more to the right as well. What? Where did you come from? I must have fallen off the bridge and climbed back up. Okay, this is really weird and it's taking a long time. Normally it falls off really quickly. Thank you. So now we're just going to avoid these blades here. If they hit you, it's an almost 100% guarantee that you're dead. Because you will fall down there, which is quite a bit of damage as it is, and there are Titanite demons down there. So now we're just gonna come up here. And run past these two. Now there's another pressure plate here. Just stay out of the way of the arrows. And then we're gonna grab the large Titanite shard. Now, right here, there's a snake guy right here. But there's a little trick you can do, where if you stand right here and hold your shield up, yeah, he can break the wall, which normally you would have to get a boulder to do. So now we're just gonna walk along here and come free Big Hat Logan.
This is quite awesome. A rare thing in these times. I am Logan. I'm a bit cooked up, as you can see. I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free, mold and empty-handed, that I could prepare you with knowledge of sorts. This place is indulging my mind. The inactivity is impressive.
So now we're just going to use that master key again and exhaust his dialogue so that he returns to Firelink.
Oh, heavens. Thank you. I'm seeing. And I have to resume my troubles. But I must log a few things first, and I owe you a favor. I will return to Firelink Shrine. Speak with me then, so that I may impart my sorcery. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. I'll be later. Oh, I'll be.
Okay. And now we're going to come over here and unlock this cage and grab this soul item. And now we're going to continue on our merry way. Now, as a note, he will not teach you sorcery unless you have a high enough intelligence stat. Because intelligence is the stat that sorcery scales with. Okay, so right here, there's going to be a snake guy. Just wait until the boulder kills him. It's easiest. And if the boulder doesn't finish him off quickly enough, then You can just kill him yourself. Now we're going to run right up here and jump off to the right. And I missed. Oh well. It's not that important anyway. Now we're going to kill this snake guy. And now we're going to talk to Siegmeyer again.
Oh ho! Ah, where did you come from? Splendid news, I tell you. Yes, indeed. For a ball, to be precise. I'm afraid I'm a bit too fast to be outrunning those things. So here I sit in quite a pickle. But who knows? Perhaps we'll have another development.
So we're just going to exhaust his dialogue again. Okay. We'll fix his problem soon. But currently it's our problem. Oh. That could have been bad. Now we're just going to run up right to this door here. And every time the ball goes past, we're just going to run up to the next door. And right here, we are going to grab the Ring of Steel Protection. Now, depending on whether it puts me back at a fat roll when I take off the Havel's ring. Okay, yeah. Basically, a fat roll will get you killed, so just stick with what you have as a fast roll. Ow. Okay, so I'm just going to wait for it to pass. And run back down to the previous door, which we're going to go through. Now, there's a pressure plate there, and there's a snake right there. So we're just going to dodge out of the way as the arrows kill him for us. And the ball's going to be changing to this side now. Now, once it goes past, we're going to run as fast as we can. And now we're going to change the direction it's going. If you don't change the direction it's going, Siegmeyer will not move. He will stay there forever. So now we're going to turn it back to the direction it was already going. And we're going to run after it. Jump down here. And run over in here. Now, once that pit fills up there, it will break that wall, which we need it to do. But first, we're about to encounter our first mimic. You're going to want to hit this chest repeatedly, or else it will kill you. Now it's dead. That's a mimic for you. And we got the lightning spear. And now it's about to break the wall. Now we're going to run through here. Grab the covetous gold serpent ring, run to this corner, and hold up. Get on this. Come up to here. And yes, this opens right up to here. And so now we come back here. So we're going to come through here. Another pressure plate. Just run. And it won't hit you. Now right here is a thinner ledge with lots of blades. We're going to have to run past them all at once. To the right is a snake guy we gotta kill. We're gonna kill this one that spits lightning. Come down this way real quick to kill another one. For 2 large titanite shards. Those are very useful for getting your weapons to +10. Now, right over here, there's another snake person and a really thin ledge. We're gonna ignore the snake person and just walk to avoid their attacks. Now there's 2 pressure plates here, just walk around them. And now we've got to run. Ignore that, just jump right here, and voila, bonfire. At which point it is a good idea to use all of our souls to level up, so I'm gonna have to use all of my soul items properly. Soul of a hero. Oh, never mind, that was a lot. That was 10,000. Large soul of a nameless soldier. Soul of a brave warrior. That will be 1 upgrade. So we're going to put that into vitality. Now what we're going to do is drop back, come over here. Kill some Balder Knights. And right back here, we have the Flamestone plate ring. Oh nice, he dropped a titanite shard. So now we're going to grab this large soul of a brave warrior. And we're just going to drop down here again. Use it. Because now I can level up. And that means the amount of souls we're carrying around that we could lose is a lot less. So we grab these large titanite shards, run up here, We're going to jump this gap. Now there's a guy here who sells stuff.
What? Who are you? I'm dead. I took instant fortress of life. But I'm different from those dark creatures. I was driven by conceit. What different? That you can handle? Yeah, that feeling. We're all the same. So, let me help you out. With your soul, sir.
So you can buy black fire bombs, titanite shards, including green titanite shards. Those are important. Great sword, great axe, balder shield, and tower shield. We already have the great axe. You can get arrows from him. And speaking of which, I'm actually starting to run low on arrows. So I'm going to top up on 150 of those. Or actually, might as well just fully top up. Now we're going to run down these steps. Kill one last snake person. And grab the cage key. Now we're going to come this way. Jump back. Take a right and ignore the Balder Knight back there because he doesn't have anything behind him. Now this is why we need the cage key, because the master key can't open this. That is an elevator that goes all the way back to the beginning of Sin's fortress. So now that we've got that done, we're just going to run along here very quickly so that we don't get firebombed. Kill this archer. And now here's the kind of tricky part. We have to kill a giant. And he will drop a titanite chunk. And now we're going to take a right. And we're going to get some help from Iron Tarkus. Of course, you do have to have your hollowing reversed. Now we're going to fight the Iron Golem. We're going to want to run, because sometimes his attack doesn't land where it usually does. Sometimes it'll get stuck on that rock pile, and others it won't. Now this guy is a joke. He staggers extremely easily. And if you stagger him enough, he falls over. In fact, you can even get him to fall off of the ledge. So he's pretty straightforward. And now we get ready for the real game to begin. And so, the real game begins. Now, if you want to leave, you can come and click talk to this guy and he'll take you back to Sins. So, there are quite a few giant knights here. Basically, the best thing is just stay behind them. Gonna shoot this guy because a 2v1 is never fun. Now, right here, you'll see a trick. See that chain there? If it curls backwards and towards itself, it's a normal chest. If it curls towards you, it's a mimic. In fact, I can actually show you an example of that pretty quickly. Just over here. So right here, it's curled back, but this one points towards you. See this? This is what happens when you open a mimic chest. I don't know how I missed it 2 times right there. There we go. Now we get the crystal halberd. And we grab a twinkling titanite. And come kill this guy real quickly. Now don't get hit by that shield slam. It can hurt. Now up there, we can't do anything up there yet. So now we're gonna come rest at the bonfire and talk to the firekeeper. First of all, of course, I'm gonna use all of my soul items and level up. So once you hit 40 vitality, there's not really much you can do with vitality anymore. So now I'm going to start putting into endurance.
Well, you are a rare visitor. Welcome to the lost city of Anor Londo, chosen undead. If you seek Lord Windsor Key, exit here and head straight yonder. If you are the chosen one, a revelation shall visit thee. What follows thereafter depends upon you.
So she can tell you stuff about the game's lore, basically. And she'll tell you all about that up there. Those are the Duke's archives. Honestly, I think this is a good place to leave the video off, because Anor Londo is pretty decently long. It'll be probably its own video. So, see y'all in the next video. Bye.